Dear Pen Pal, I know it's been a few years since I last wrote you. I hope you're still there. I'm not sure you ever were. I never got any letters back from you when I was a kid. But, in a way, it was always very therapeutic. Everyone else judges everything I say, and here you are, some anonymous person that never says boo. Maybe you just read my letters and laughed, or maybe you didn't read my letters. Or maybe you don't even exist. Yeah, it was pretty frustrating when I was young. But now I'm glad that you won't respond. Just listen. That's what I want. My dog died. I don't know if you remember, but I had an beagle. He was a good dog. My best friend. I'd had him as far back as I could remember, but one day last month I went out to feed him, and he didn't come bounding out of his red doghouse like usual. I called his name, but no response. I knelt down and called out his name again. Still nothing. I looked into the doghouse. There was blood everywhere, cowering in the corner with my dog. His eyes were wild, and there was an excessive amount of saliva coming out of his mouth. He was unrecognizable, both frightened and frightening at the same time. The blood belonged to a little yellow bird that had always been around. My dog and the bird used to play together. In a strange way, it was almost like they were best friends. I mean, I know that sounds stupid now, but anyway. The bird had been mangled, ripped apart by my dog. When he saw that I could see what he'd done, his face changed to sadness, and he let out a sound that felt like the word help. I reached my hand into the doghouse. I know it was a dumb thing to do, but he looked like he needed me. His jaw snapped, and I jerked my hand away before he could bite me. Later that day, my parents called the center, and they came and took him away. Then they put him to sleep. They gave me his corpse in a cardboard box. My dog died. That was when the rain cloud came back and everything went to hell. Mom will kill you if she sees you smoking.
Well, when she does, I hope that you at least have the decency to bury me in an actual cemetery rather than the backyard. Should we say a prayer or something?
I guess.
Okay, say it.
I don't want to.
Well, neither do I.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, stop being so melodramatic, Charles. No one's asking for a eulogy here, just a simple prayer. Ask the earth to watch over him, or something.
He's dead. There's not a whole lot of that necessary.
You are so morbid. What about his next life? I think that we should pray to Hecate and ask her to make him a human. Someone that we meet and become friends with.
What?
Hecate, she's the goddess of death. She's also the goddess of reincarnation. It's Wiccan.
Oh, so you're Wiccan this week. I'm so glad that's cleared up. I can't keep your personality straight. Last week, you go with a friend to a Baptist church, come home, and proceed to tell Mom, Dad, and me that we're going to hell because we watch TV. A mere 9 days later, you're Elvira, mistress of the dark. We can't keep up with you. Find an identity.
You're one to talk.
What could you possibly mean by that? I'm always the same.
That is nothing to brag about. Okay, just drop it. You don't tell me how to live my life, and then I won't tell you how to live yours.
I thought there'd be a bigger turnout. He was popular. All our friends loved him. I just thought they'd actually show up to pay their respects.
You invited our friends?
Phew.
You are so embarrassing.
You were dressed like the bride of Frankenstein, and
Okay, shut up about my dress.
This is not the way he would have wanted his funeral.
He was a dog, Charles. They shit on the ground and licked themselves. Ceremony is not exactly key here. He was just a fucking dog.
Oh yeah? Well, he was my fucking dog, so fuck
Well,
you!
he was my fucking dog too, so fuck you!
He never liked you.
I suppose he told you
He
this.
didn't have to. It was apparent. He barely tolerated you.
I hate you.
Big loss.
You're a dickhead, CD!
Just say your fucking prayer!
He was your fucking dog, so you fucking say it!